All right, Sports Inquirer here with Justin Parks, defensive back for Arkansas State. How has the day been going so far for you, and just being in this atmosphere, preparing for the upcoming season?
It's been good. It's everything I thought it would be. What I'm saying? It's good to get to talk to all the people and meet other players, other coaches. It's just good, great experience.
How's this offseason for you guys, just coming off of the campaign of last year and just getting ready for this upcoming season?
The offseason's been very good, very positive. Very transparent with the coaches. Anything the coaches need to get done, anything they need me to say, I go up to them, I ask them, what do you need me to do? Straight can do the same thing like all the leaders. Like we just want to enforce the rule that the coaches provide to all the teammates. Because sometimes the coach can be they don't want to hear from the coach, so it's good to hear from leaders, players. So.
Yeah, what were the lessons learned last year, 3-win campaign, that you want to carry over into this year to make that next step of a winning record and bowl eligibility and beyond?
We were just so young last year, it's just now that we have that experience and being in those close games with a very young team. So now that having that veteran leadership, having us teaching the younger players what it takes to get over the top of those close 3-point losses.
Yeah.
So
yeah, how do you convert those one possession losses, into wins? So what will it take, you think, to do that?
All it takes is a little bit more harder work. You got to work harder. Everybody works hard, but you just got to work harder. And how you do anything is how you do everything. So how do you approach practice? How you approach weights? How you even approach the classroom? Because what happens off the field applies on the field, believe it or not. So.
Yeah, and you guys said 2 defenders as far as your representation. I think you're the only team that did that. What does that say about the coaches, wanting the defensive guys like you and your teammate just being here today?
It shows that we've been here for Coach Jones since the beginning. And it's just 2 veteran leaders. That knows what it takes to win. We're a byproduct of our experience. So just have him trusting us to have us here, we both really blessed. We don't take that opportunity for lightly. And I feel like if you ask all 118 other guys on the team who should have went, they probably would have said us. Just because we live by what we say.
Yeah, and what is being with Coach Jones and in this rebuild process from the beginning? Do you see the steps being made to get to those next steps and progressing to where you need to be?
You see the steps being made, even last year. So the first year was just ground zero. No leadership. Last year was really now we're getting something here. We're in these close games now. Now it's just this year, just getting us taking that next step and getting us over the top of that hump. Actually winning, pulling out these close games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. And then lastly, I also see you're in an honor roll for the school. What about that aspect of your career, the academics, and how important is that for you? In addition to your playing career?
Believe it or not, I have better grades now than I did in high school. It's just I really thank the academic staff, Miss Jessica and also Miss Lydia for just staying on me, and helping me throughout this whole process. And I take that very seriously because the profession I want to get in, you got to have good grades to get in grad school. So I really take that serious, so I can set up an easy life for me later on down the road.
Well, why do you think grades are better now? Is just maturity, maturation as a person just growing?
Maturity and then more help. Everybody can't learn on their own, so them offering tutoring sessions because everybody just learn differently, and that was one thing I needed, and ever since then I've been doing great.
What's the post-playing career aspirations?
I want to coach. I want to coach. I want to get into coaching, so I probably start off GA and then end up getting a position job. I'm not rushing anything. Ain't no telling what I could do. I could probably get into real estate as well. Because my brother does real estate, so I kind of want to get into that because they make money doing real estate. So.
It's a tough profession, but coaching is as well. Why coaching? That's a lot of long hours, a lot of travel, time away from family that you're stepping into.
Exactly. Yeah. So just seeing the coaches, I know kind of what goes into it. It's just I felt my high school coach always told me coaching is like preaching. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a calling for it. And my calling was like I helped my senior year. I helped somebody that was a freshman going to a sophomore year. Ended up starting on varsity. We trained every day during COVID because I was the COVID recruiting class. So like me helping him out made me feel like, and the leadership I can bring to the table, it made me feel like I might be a good coach, and I want to do something I love, obviously. So,
What level?
Probably collegiate. I'll probably start off collegiate, maybe go down to high school because high school coaches get paid a lot. Depending on like Texas, I want to say Texas and Georgia, they get paid a lot for being a high school coach. Even Alabama, where I'm from, they get paid a lot. But it's not even all about that. I feel like the money comes with just loving it. So